Hi, my name is Lisa, and I am here to talk to you today about your Google My Business. The Google My Business is what Google sets up as a business listing. They're all free, so every business should have one. If you do not have your Google My Business set up right now, you can go directly to the browser, type in, how do I set up my Google My Business or my Google Business listing, and you will get the instructions that pop right up. It is free. Bing also offers this free listing, and they are very useful in making sure people can find you when they're looking for you or when they're looking for someone who does what you do. Your listing is very similar to what used to be the Yellow Pages. So people would go straight to the book, they would go to the letter or the industry or the whatever it is that they were looking for, and they would look at businesses that do those services. That's how the Google My Business works. I know everyone who's watching this video has used it before, but maybe you didn't think about how it was created or populated. So if you have a small business and you have not set up your Google My Business, I strongly encourage you to do that today. When you do, you can, on the back side of it, tell it what industry you're in, where you want to populate. I'm sure in the past you have gone to Google and said restaurants near me, and it pops up restaurants based on your geographic location and the geographic location of the restaurant. Well, that applies with anything. So if you are a garage door repair company, if you are a remodeler, a roofer, anything of that nature, you want to make sure that you put in your business name, your business address, or at least the area that you serve. And then other things you want to make sure are in there are how you want to populate. So if you want to populate under commercial roofing and asphalt shingle roofing and roofing repair, things of that nature, if you're a roofer, then make sure you put those in the backside of the listing so that you do populate. A lot of people will say, well, why do I need a Bing listing? Google is where everybody goes for their information. Well, Google is where most people go for their information. But a lot of people are using Bing and don't realize it. If you have an HP computer and you're just using what came as a default browser, it's going to be Bing. So it's always good to make sure you are wherever you need to be found by whatever prospect is looking for you. So today's tidbit is to go and check out your listing, make sure they're set up correctly, make sure they're claimed. If you don't claim your listing, because it could exist, but you haven't claimed it, which means you don't have possession of it. What happens in those cases is that a competitor who doesn't like you very much could go in and mark you permanently closed. You wouldn't have control over where you show up as far as what industries are entered into the backside of your listing, and you would want to check and make sure that the address and the phone number are correct. These listings can self-populate, and they don't always self-populate from correct locations or with correct information. So today's tidbit is to check out your Google My Business, check out your Bing listing, and make sure they are all correct. That way the customers can find you when they're looking for you. This is your tidbit of the day from Lisa with Brown Creative Group. Thank you.